This event that we put on today absolutely would not have happened if it were not for our nurturer, our waterer, and who we call our champion, Councilwoman Scippio. She has worked on, well, please, give her a round of applause. She has an impeccable resume that I will not spend time going over because she asked me not to. So that's on her. I would love to tell you about all the phenomenal things she's done, but just know that she has been doing work for communities and students for a long time. And for her to still be going today when she really does not have to be honest with you, is a testament to her character and her vision for a better tomorrow, not only for Winston-Salem, but for cities around the country, because she welcomed us in. I'm being from New Orleans, Kevin being from Washington, and Allende being here local. She didn't have to invite us in. She didn't have to invite students from other schools to come in and engage, but she did. She's not harboring opportunity or blocking other communities from being a part of the excitement and the success of North Carolina. So we want to thank her first and foremost, but we also want to give her an opportunity to share why this initiative and this vision has been important to her and how she'll continue supporting it in the future. So without further explanation, welcome Councilwoman Scippio.
Well, good afternoon, and I want to tell you where you are. This is the high school where I graduated. It was Anderson Senior High in this building, and the junior high was in the back building. And I want you to know this is the stage where I was allowed to perform in many kinds of roles. I loved theater, and I was in theater, but I also loved music, and I played first chair flute in the marching band and in the orchestra. And I want to tell all of you, especially my middle schoolers and high schoolers, you really have no clue right now where you can go. During the time that I was a young person, a child, and a teenager, growing up in segregated Winston-Salem in America, we could only have visions of being maybe a teacher, maybe a nurse, maybe a factory worker. My parents worked in Reynolds Tobacco Factory. My mother for 45 years and my father for 43 years. And when I saw my mother's last paycheck, when she retired, it was $12,000 a year after 45 years. But you know, we had a house they bought in 1941. I had 5 brothers and me. We never thought we were poor. We never thought that we were second class, even though there were times when people wanted to make you seem that way. So I'm going to ask my middle schoolers and my high schoolers to stand up right now. what I want you to know right now, I need you to know this about you. I want you to look at me. I'll take my glasses off so you can see my eyes. Older people used to look at you and you stood up straight. You could almost hear what they meant by their eyes. So I want you to know this about you. You are gifted. You can be bold in whatever you want to undertake. You are the most valued residents of Winston-Salem. Our city is depending on you to be most magnificent and excellent as you grow, so that you can lead this city in ways this city never thought it could be led. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you. I want you to be the very best that you can be. And it is events like today that will show you just a little bit of where you can go. For those who believe you're gifted and talented and valued to this city, raise your hand. Raise the other hand, because you got two hands. It takes these two hands to do the work that you need to do. You're going to have to be focused. You've got to know you can do it when anybody says you can't. You define yourself. That's what I want you to know. You define yourself. Your future is in your hands. And I don't want you waiting for somebody to tell you how to do it. You've got everything you need right now inside of you to move mountains. You can listen, you can watch others, and you can talk to them. I want you to do that, because in maybe 10 years from now, I want y'all to see me, look me up, and I want you to tell me what you did with yourselves. I want you to tell me how excellent you became, because I never knew that I would ever be back on this stage. So I thank you. You can sit down. And I love you. I know we've seen this magnificent challenge showcase, and I don't know about you, but I am amazed. I want to say to our HBCU students, wow. That's all I can say, wow. Capital W, capital O, capital W, and 5 exclamation points. You guys represented. In my opinion, you are actually, all of you are winners, over and above. They were excellent. One of the reasons that I am so passionate about the vision that I was shown by the team is because I was fortunate enough to go to Howard University and to graduate. And it was the most amazing experience to be able to go to college. But it's much more amazing about what I learned by being in college and being with people who really wanted to strive and be different and to make a difference. So never think it's odd that you are different and you're unique and you're gifted. Your gifts will make room for you throughout your life. And I want you to hold to that. Don't ever give up, even when it looks like it's not working right now. Everything has its season, but you have to have the patience and the perseverance to stick with your ideas, your visions, and to grow them. I have been so impressed with you. Because of you, you've made this event phenomenal. Because of you, I have, and listen, it started last night, and I'm going to tell you something. You guys walked into that reception looking great. You young men looked so marvelous in your suits, and you walked in with such confidence, and the young ladies looked so gracious, so right. You were wonderful. What an impression you left just by coming. So the future of HBCU Smart Cities Challenge is that the city of Winston-Salem, with support from me and our Mayor Pro Tem, who was here today, want you to come back and let us host the challenge next year. And we pledge to have resources that we need to make it better than it has been this year. So we look forward to that. One of the other things that I would like to ask is, for the future of the challenge, we really want to expand it. We really want to have more HBCUs participating, and we want to have more small and medium-sized cities participating. So if you let me, I'll help you move that way. We're going to make it a wow, because these young people have shown to us just what HBCUs do. Our HBCUs produce outstanding African American leaders. And I see some of them sitting right here among our middle schoolers. I know. When you guys get older, HBCUs are the way to go. Winston-Salem State is a phenomenal institution. It's right here in your hometown. And I want to say that we are so happy that Winston-Salem State also stepped up to the plate to host this event. We are so, okay, I didn't expect it not to happen because I'm the council member for the East Ward and this is my ward. So I just let you know, I just knew that Winston-Salem State would come around because they are phenomenal people here. But I thank you, and we look forward to making that expansion. The other thing I will leave with you is I want to have a special recognition to our Winston-Salem State University team that you just saw their presentation. And so we'll ask Dr. Turner to come up. Oh, before I finish, can I have one more time? Okay, I got one more comment. You know, they always think the elected official is the person, but for this challenge, my partner in crime with me at the city was our own Tom Kareska. Tom, stand up. Now, I'm not a technology person. I'm one of those people, they're working on me to get all of the technology into use. I opened up something and it killed 80 accounts on the city system. It contaminated it. So I'm not the smartest apple on the tree when it comes to technology. But Tom is. Mr. Kareska helped to create the 4 problem statements that the city of Winston-Salem submitted. And they're his babies. And I know he's going to keep nurturing them because you guys came up with some phenomenal solutions for us. But I do want to acknowledge Tom because he has given so much time to this project, and I believe he spoke to quite a few of the team members. And so it takes that. It takes cooperation and team playing. You know, you have an idea, but to make it come to pass, you're going to need other people. You'll always need other people. It's never just about you. It's always about you with others. And that others is community, and the others on your team. So that's the other thing I've learned over my life. Always have good people around you who have ideas better than yours and skills that you don't have, and that's great. So now we'll just say Winston-Salem State Team.